just gon' give it to you.
This is insane, you guys.
Yo, this is sexy, man.
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the PanelsOnPages.com podcast with your host, Lee Rodriguez.
At the end of the day, babies are terrible people, and I'm not sorry for saying it.
Jason Knize.
Motherfucker, I won best costume!
Jose Guzman.
Yeah, I know nothing about Firestorm except for his hat's always burning.
And Kelly Harris.
Boy, love, it appears we got a penis in the mail.
I glued my fucking eyes shut!
I just want to see all these Yelp reviews of Jose's jizz.
Oh, sorry, I knocked over the salt.
Like you had anything better to do.
What's happening, everybody? Today is Tuesday, January 29th, not the 19th, 2019. And this is episode number 455 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Knize.
Can't get enough of that golden crisp.
Jose Guzman.
I don't know what happened to you, Panda, but I'm going to get down to this mystery.
And Kelly Harris.
It's too fucking cold.
Learned today via the Twitter, Jose, another thing you learned if you're on Twitter, the DMX got out of jail today.
Fuck yeah,
Hell
he
yeah,
did.
he did.
You saw the Woodstock 99 performance that I retweeted of his?
I did.
Oh my god, that was a time, you guys.
That was a time.
That was quite the time.
Where do you guys fall on the debate that Woodstock 99 was better than the original?
Well, Woodstock 99 has that black
relevant
eye.
to me.
Like, it has a black eye because of all the riots and the sexual assaults and all that. But the original Woodstock had that, too. The original Woodstock, I believe, was more of a cultural thing.
Yeah.
It didn't necessarily have the better lineup.
And the new one just felt more money grabby. It felt like they knew that they could make money off of this, as opposed to the other one was just, it just kept happening. It just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just naturally became cool as shit.
Yeah, the Woodstock 99 was essentially a combination of what? They had the Up in Smoke tour going on at that time, Family Values, Lollapalooza, all of those put into one show. So yeah, it was star-studded, but it is definitely, of the two Woodstocks, it is the laughing stock.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
all right, now, where do you guys fall in the debate between Woodstock 99, the original Woodstock, and Woodstock, Snoopy's friend?
Woodstock's kind of an asshole. Like, yeah, I think it's still gonna be Woodstock 99 because that fucking bird doesn't have your back at all.
No, not really.
Maybe I just hate birds.
That's also possible.
I told Nicole last night, I go, what if they're all wrong? What if there comes a truly mountainous amount of snow and we have no choice but to eat the bird?
Nice.
Just to stay alive. I'll go get him ready.
For those listening live, Zero is in the chat right now, and he said that signups for actual fantasy sports are still open for another 40 minutes.
Oh, shit,
So,
son.
Working on it.
Okay, good.
Damn it, Jose.
Well, I fucking took a pain pill and I passed out.
God
For a
damn
week?
it, Heath Ledger.
For a week.
No, I just landed like fucking 2 hours ago.
While we were waiting for Jose to get on, Kelly says, "Did Jose Heath Ledger himself?" And
I feel like that's a fair question.
me and Lee both went, "Oh God!"
That's some real dark shit.
That's not even the worst Heath Ledger joke I've ever made.
And
I'm sure.
the fucking craziest thing about it is you're 10 years and 1 week away from Heath Ledger's actual death.
Well, you know.
No, I was talking about Kelly making that joke, not you, actually.
Not like you're counting down or anything.
Yeah.
Not like you're on borrowed time or nothing. So yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see, as you may be able to notice, got myself some Sniffles, you guys. Fucking
Okay.
little kids
Can we mark on some sort of calendar, like this is the first Sniffles of 2019, right?
It is the first one, I believe so. Yeah.
So let's mark that, and then let's see how many Sniffles Lee gets in 2019.
Well, you know,
I thought you were just gonna go, well, fuck you.
My kid coughed directly into my mouth 2 days ago.
Dope.
And I'm not going to say that's exactly when it happened, but I feel like that might be when it happened. I was leaning over him to put his seatbelt on his car, on him in the car seat, and he just directly into my open mouth.
What a sweetie pie.
Fucking monster.
What a sweet boy.
Are so gross, you guys. Although we realized just the other day that we are like 4 months away, almost 4 months from today, done with daycare. And that's kind of exciting.
Oh, shit. You're going to unleash that kid into school?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Like the summer kind of, summer school program for little kids. We're going to do that first, which is closer than daycare, cheaper than daycare. It has more kids. It's a good way to transition him. And he's fucking excited, though, because at least once a week now, on our way out, he's like, when I get to go to big boy school, I want to go to kindergarten. I'm like, I know, man. I know. Give it some time. Give it time.
I'm going to punch so many people in the balls.
He's going to just fucking run that shit. He's like little tiny Tony Montana. Yeah.
Say hello to the bad guys. And I just shit my pants. Somebody change me.
He's got to quit shitting his pants, though.
He's still shitting his pants?
He's not shitting his pants. He knows how to use the toilet. He's just not very good about wiping his ass.
Well, neither am I, but
that's the most important part.
Yeah, and we had to have a conversation the other day about, like, never trust a fart. Like,
yep.
He's a few times last week. He's kind of sharted. It wasn't totally like he didn't shit his pants, but he's like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Yeah, man, can't trust a fart, bro. You gotta be real sure what's happening back there." But it's all right. We're getting this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be.
Does he still rage shit his pants?
No.
That's good.
No, and I feel like he's not done it on purpose to fuck with me anytime soon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Good.
Yeah, not out of spite, and he legitimately hates it when he doesn't. Now, it's like, "Oh, sorry, I broke my pants." Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. He's good.
It's a whole ordeal.
He's been balls deep in that Mario too, man. We got the Mario on the Switch. Been playing that, and fired up Zoe's old DS because boy, does she never give a fuck about that for more than 5 minutes. He has played more DS in the past week and a half than she did in the past like 5 years. He fucking loves it. Love Mario. I got that Sonic the Hedgehog collection too, with the first 4 Sonic games from Genesis. So he's all about it.
Ooh, cool. Where is that? What is that? Like, is that on the Switch? Oh, that's on the DS. You're saying?
But on the DS, I think there's something like it on the Switch. There's a Sega Genesis collection on the Switch as well.
I was gonna say you should get Sonic Mania.
That's right. Yeah, that's like it's all new crazy levels, but done up in that old style, right?
Yeah, and it's all like it's done in the spirit of the original. Like it was essentially just like this dude who would make levels online, and then Sega came to him and was like, "Hey, how about you just make a game for us?"
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
check that out.
I just found out today that Switch has some of the old NES games on it that you can play. And that's
you give them $20 a year, and you can have a whole library of them plus play online.
Well, yeah, I mean we've got the online, so Mary told me that's why we've got all the NES games. So
okay, you didn't.
And I heard the other day that data miners have found icons and stuff that really heavily implies that before long there's going to be Super Nintendo games on it as well.
Nice. I'm really excited for Jax to make a YouTube channel and be like, "I'm a retro gamer."
There are worse ways to spend Saturday, is all I'm saying. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Look, they got a bunch of new ones on this thing. Speaking of.
Yeah, a bunch popped up when we
bunch of new ones
tonight.
Holy shit.
They've got some ice hockey game, but no Blades of Steel, so they need to fix that. They got Tecmo Bowl, though.
Ninja Gaiden? Look at that.
Welcome to my exploration of the Virtual Boy library.
Did you ever play a Virtual Boy?
No.
My cousin Bill had a Virtual Boy. And I was a young lad, and even then I'm like, this is truly terrible. Like, I cannot believe someone made this.
I've only ever seen one in person once.
Every single thing about it sucked. Like, shame on them.
I feel like they had
shame on them for doing it.
I feel like they had one set up at one of the Comic-Cons Jose and I went to, where they've got the gaming area. Just a bunch of rando con-goers sticking their face in a Virtual Boy.
Disgusting. Step right up and see how much this sucks.
Disgusting. Yeah, what else? Got some Japan shit in the mail last week. Got what's going to be basically the last of the Lupin Ranger stuff, and boy, did that lead to some problems, because shit's getting tight, you guys. Like, man,
getting tight.
It's been 45. Oh yeah, it's been 45 minutes rearranging stuff, trying to make room for this. I need to see small, comparatively speaking. It's not like a big giant comic. It's just a little one, like one little robot. It was tough, but that meant Jazz got to put all the stuff when I was messing with it. But I'm gonna have to make some choices sometime in the very near future.
I'm gonna say this, Lee. I think you need to cut your Marvel Legends loose, because those things are what, almost 20 years old now at this point, and they've made better ones since. And you could
got some newer ones.
I'm saying the older ones that you have. The Toy Biz Legends. You might be able to get some money for those.
Maybe, quite possibly. But then I'm just gonna fill the space with more Legends.
Yeah.
Just I did get that 6-armed Spider-Man a few weeks ago, and it's pretty cool. But it's got the 6 arms, but they didn't paint the webs,
right?
Which is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, oh, that's lame.
I've seen a few reviews of that, and people are pretty down on it because it basically uses the Garfield Spider-Man body, and it's just sculpted in webs, and there's no ab crunch or anything because of the way they put all the arms in there.
I can forgive the lack of an ab crunch. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think that the reason that they used, I don't know that's exactly the Garfield body, but I think the reason that they used it is because I was able to go in and with a black wash fill in the inks, the webs real quick. So now you really can't even tell that it was missing them.
Yeah.
I guess it's okay, we either put 4 extra arms in this fucker or paint the webs. So let's carve them in there in case some nerd wants to do it himself, I suppose. So,
but, you're paying $20 a figure for those. They need to step up their game when it comes to paint.
Yeah, and it looks good on the Spider-Person shelf though, so that's pretty rad. I'm not getting mad about it.
Lee, do you think your spacious issues will become exacerbated following our trip to Image Anime?
Possibly. Maybe. That's what I'm saying. It's got to make some real fucking decisions.
Have you thought of co-opting some of Jax's room with some of the Japan shit?
Well, no, because then I won't be able to see it all the time.
Isn't it for him?
Yeah,
that's for me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm out from this fucking scenario.
I bought him shit to look at. Give me back my shit.
You come and check it out anytime he wants to.
I'm just saying. You still own it. It's still yours, but you're clearing space in your office.
Well, I did send some stuff down there for him. So just old figures and stuff like that, and it's not all exactly in the condition in which I left it. Is all I'm saying.
Sure,
so he's still a little boy. Yeah, he broke some of my old 5-inch the flip head Power Rangers, which you can still get some pretty decent money for. I'm oh well, no, legs gone on that guy. Because from where he was standing, every figure he's ever owned, you can splay the legs out. There's their hips articulate outward. Grabbed it, pull them apart, and it just snapped right off. Live and learn, son. Really wish that hadn't happened. Had that for 25 years. But okay, cool. Glad you enjoyed it for 15 seconds. Good time, son. But yeah.
Why were you trying to make the Power Rangers do the splits, Jack?
Yeah, I know the big ones can do it. I understand. I can see where you'd be confused, but no. And fucking speaking of toys, man, that wave 4 of those little Mega Constructs figures are hitting out around here. So you've got the Terminator, and there's a Man at Arms in it. And that's the one that's got the little Hellboy. And so, got this fucking sweet little Hellboy figure and bring him home, and I'm fucking around with him and putting pictures online of him like hanging out with the Ghostbusters because, of course, that's the first fucking thing I did was make him hang out with the Ghostbusters. And someone hits me up on Facebook. It's like, hey, if you can put the coat, like the trench coat on him from the like disguise trench coat Raphael figure. I'm like, fuck, I have that. Holy shit, that's genius.
Why didn't Hellboy come with a trench coat?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
He does not, but he's fucking got one now, and it looks awesome, you guys.
Because, man, if I picture Hellboy in my head, he's wearing a trench coat.
Right.
Literally 101 times out of 100, he's wearing the trench coat in your head, for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, it looks so fucking cool, man. I had to pull off his arms, like, kind of, reconfigure some pieces, but it's fucking great. So
Zero in the chat says if anyone sees the Hellboy minifigure out in the wild, hook him up.
I will do that presently. I'm pretty sure there was at least one left.
Nice.
I will try to find you one, sir. Good stuff. Then the last thing, real quick, man. That fucking Good Place finale is good times.
Yeah.
It was so good. Fucking great.
Really great TV. Have you caught up on 9/9?
Yes.
So you got to see the Scully Hitchcock episode?
That shit was hilarious.
What the fuck happened to you guys?
Not for nothing, but I would go to Wing Sluts. I'm just saying. No, I'll bet
how is that show since coming back?
Better.
It didn't miss a beat.
They're firing on all cylinders. I saw somebody describe it as like when you get dumped, but then you get a new girlfriend, and you're just like, yeah, just rubbing it in their face.
And why Fox dumped him, right?
Right.
For reasons I don't really understand. Dummies. But yeah, that's really great. You're the Worst is back, and I fucking love that show.
Last season.
Yeah.
It's ending.
And it's like I wanted to have a happy ending. I really do. But with that show, you never know.
Yeah, like maybe they shouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, they're shitty, but like they're shitty together. I mean, like I don't know. I hope it ends well for them. But that doesn't mean that it will. Yeah, that's all I got. It's been pretty chill, and my fucking face hurts. So what's going on, Kelly? Besides shoveling all the snow on planet Earth?
Oh, you mean it's chill? Oh, it sure is chilly. It's fucking the most chill it's ever been. Let's check in on the wind chill. In fact, right now, negative. It feels like it's negative 27 outside my house.
Well, that's what you get for listening to all the scientists, Kelly, about global warming. Yeah. It's clearly not real.
Yeah, it's clearly not real. That fucking dummy on Facebook.
So serial guys.
God, it's I don't really interact with the president much anymore because he doesn't listen to me. But today, of all days, when I saw him say, "Oh, the Great Midwest needs some of that global warming," I had to call him out and say, "You fucking dummy."
That was a good one. And then the one from earlier this week, he was like, we've had the best numbers with border control and forever, all these rest, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you are actively campaigning to get money for a fucking wall because you say it's not good enough. While out of the other side of your dumb fucking mouth, bragging about how great it is. Pick a lane, you goddamn idiot.
Oh, I saw a meme. It said, take it from me, walls do work. Guess who the picture was?
John Snow.
Kool-Aid Man.
Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, God.
That's good. That's a solid man.
Jesus Christ.
That is downright dank, yeah.
That is. Oh. Wow, I just did a chef kiss. But yeah, so it's been real cold by me. Yesterday I shoveled 3 times. That was fun. Yeah, it's just been real shitty.
Is that code for how many times you pooped?
No, I only pooped twice.
Because I shoveled 4 times.
God damn. What are you eating?
Whatever I can get my hands on.
Just pure blocks of fiber?
Wait, speaking of did you know Nutter Butter does a chocolate dipped cookie now.
Nice. I'm into that.
All right.
Is this poop innuendo?
Did you
It all
guys?
comes back to
I sent you guys pictures of those Most Stuff Oreos.
Those things are goddamn ridiculous.
I want them.
They're stupid. Like, I don't ever need to get them again because just the ratio's all off. But I'm glad I got them and experienced them.
You have to try it once.
You gotta
and like, isn't there like 20 cookies in the whole bag?
Yeah,
'cause
seriously.
they're so fucking fat.
Seriously, there's very few cookies.
Because, I mean, I always used to take the double stuff Oreos and take the two with the cream on them and just smash those together. So it would be double stuff.
I remember we had mint Oreos once when Jose and I lived together, and he took the cream off of probably 10, 15 cookies and just had this mound of green mint Oreo cream.
That sounds awesome.
That he just, like, nipped at.
Yeah. Just nice little licks.
It was crazy. We used to drop.
You can't eat all that at once. Like, that's fucking insane.
That sounds like a challenge.
I'm not a heathen.
The Most Stuff Oreos, though, you have to put them in the fridge. I tried putting them in the freezer, but they got too hard. But if you don't put them in the fridge and they're just room temperature, that cream is just going to squirt everywhere. It just makes a huge mess. So put them in the fridge, and then they're cold, and then they got a better bite to them.
I like it.
This all sounds good. I need some of these. I'm not going outside to get them.
Quick, Uber Eats you some fucking triple stuff Oreos.
I wonder if the grocery stores are open. Because, like, fucking everything is
it's
down.
10:40 it's 9:40 at night where you are.
Well, I mean, yeah, not now. I was thinking tomorrow.
We shall see.
Ugh. Yeah, that's really all I've been up to. It's just cold things, and yeah, it's been boring.
Poor boy. Ever thought about getting a snowblower?
Do have one.
Yeah.
Your mama's a snowblower.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you do what you can with it, but once you get like driveway snow that the fucking plows push in, that ain't doing shit.
Sure.
It just gets clogged up, so you got to shovel that. And we're at the point now where the piles of snow we've made are too tall, so anytime you just put something on it, it just rolls right back down. So you have to fling everything farther.
That's good for your spine.
It is. Totally. Nice. What do you think of the Royal Rumble?
The Royal Rumble was okay.
Why was it so long?
It was fucking 5 hours long. And that's
Why was it 5 hours?
And that's not counting the 2-hour pre-show, which I also watched.
Oh God, why'd you do that?
Just because, like, we got the
a
network
7-hour event.
7 fucking hours. It is too much.
Too much.
And it's also too much in comparison to Takeover, which was the night before, which was a brisk 2 hours. Maybe
I think it was 2:35.
Okay, yeah, maybe 2.5. But like
anything after 2.5 is too much.
And
you
you
should better get your shit done.
I'll go 4 tops.
I can understand that they're trying to get as many people pay-per-view checks as possible.
And I'll tell you, they have fucking 700 people on the roster, so I mean,
yeah.
But when it's 11 o'clock and they're just starting the men's Royal Rumble, and
that's fucking crazy.
And they do a 10-minute bit with Elias and Jeff Jarrett.
Double J?
That's real?
For real.
That happened.
And he came out in his old 90s, like, bondage gear. He was
awesome.
Jeff Jarrett was number 2 in the Rumble.
That was so good. That was the best part of, like, that entire match. Because, like, at some point, not very far into the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble, I just wanted it to be done, and I didn't care who won anymore.
Yeah, I like all the NXT guys. In both Rumbles, the NXT people getting some shine. I popped huge for Zia Lee and Rhea Ripley. Like
that was cool.
When Rhea Ripley's music hit, I lost my shit. Like, good for that girl. That's my daughter right there.
You're very strong daughter.
It's my strong Australian daughter. I said that, and Mary's like, "That's weird." And I was like, "How's that? Would you rather me sit talking about how hot she is?" I want to bang her? No, she's my daughter.
Her arms are insane.
I'm super happy for her. I'm super happy for all those NXT people in both Rumbles that got a little bit of shine, because they didn't lean on old timers this year.
No, they really didn't.
They used,
like, it was just Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, they used those surprise spots for NXT people. So props to them for that.
You know who fucking looked like shit in the Rumble? Mickie James.
Well,
what the fuck was that?
Mickie James has been off a step for a year or so now.
Yeah, like that was probably her worst showing yet.
Takeover was definitely the highlight. The Ricochet Gargano match was nuts.
Very good.
Like, those guys are so fucking good together. One of my favorite bits from Takeover was Cassius Ohno putting Matt Riddle's toe in his mouth.
Jesus Christ.
That was gross.
So, yeah, like, they were, like, tangled up in some sort of submission or whatever. And Cassius Ohno, because, Matt Riddle kicks his flops off at the beginning of the match, Cassius Ohno just takes Matt Riddle's foot and puts his big toe in his mouth and just bites.
That's fucking gross.
But by far, my favorite thing that happened at the Royal Rumble was the Asian kid in the front row who was wearing an All Elite Wrestling shirt. They made him take off his All Elite Wrestling shirt, and this kid has never taken a shirt off before in his life because he just did not understand the physics of it.
Like, I was trying to figure out what was going on.
You can't fucking tell someone to take their shirt off. Like, that is outrageous.
I mean, he's front row. He knew what he was doing, I feel. But
so fucking what?
It's super petty, but the big story is this kid doesn't know how to take a shirt off. It was a struggle. It was almost like he was trying to slow play it to see if they would, like, leave him alone or whatever, because he took one arm out first.
Yeah.
And then tried to take the other arm and his head out at the same time. He was very confused.
Do you think there was a part of him that was like, okay, maybe I'm on season 3 of Swerve?
No. And then everybody
Did you guys
who's like,
ever watch Swerve?
Yes, I've watched a couple episodes of Swerved.
I love that shit.
There was one where it was like Heath Slater and the Ascension in like a little coffee shop or whatever.
Oh, where Heath Slater's gonna fight that guy?
I think so.
Oh, that episode's great.
So, I love the Royal Rumble, and I've been very anti-WWE lately. Haven't really watched it since Money in the Bank. But they had Asuka versus Becky, which I was super excited for.
That match rocked.
I was kind of stoked for Ronda versus Sasha, which was not as good.
Yeah, I was really disappointed by that match.
And I was also really into the NXT Women's Championship match. Like, just on paper, Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair. I was all for it. Like, those 3 matches are what got me to get the network this weekend. Our experience watching the Rumble was so bad. Like, it would time out and then go back to the main menu. And then, like, when we would go to restart it, it would start at the beginning. And every time, like, you have to restart the Rumble, like, if it goes back to the main menu and you have to restart it, it does the whole, these people are actors, don't try this at home.
I hate that.
And then the rated V for violence. So, I've already canceled the WWE Network again.
Yeah.
It is one of the least intuitive, most buggy streaming apps I've ever used.
It's really bad.
So,
you know what match ruled that I didn't think would? Finn versus Brock.
Yes,
that match was awesome.
They both looked good. Brock Lesnar's weakness is his poopy tummy.
It is pineapple,
and Finn Balor went right for it.
Shoved him right into that sharp corner of that table.
Just kind of beat the shit out of him, and then Brock just caught a submission on him. And it was over. But it was a good story, and neither of them came out looking worse until Brock suplexed him 19 times afterwards.
Yeah, they really didn't need
like,
that.
Just walk away. Just fucking walk away, man.
Yeah.
I can't be impressed by a suplex anymore, you guys.
Well, plus
like
his suplexes are just.
But it's not just a suplex; it's a whole city of them.
Like,
his suplexes are just very lazy, and they don't look good.
That's what I'm saying. Like his suplexes aren't even that good. Like
his suplexes suck.
He
suplex
spams
machine.
them.
That'd be different.
Taz could throw a goddamn
he said suplex City. It caught on. They ran with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be better if
Were you still watching after the pay-per-view ended and see the beginning of that WWE 24/7?
No, but I did see the clip of Brock chucking the title at Vince.
God, I could watch that on loop forever.
I
Brock
did.
chucking that belt and then Vince just going, asshole!
Wait, what?
Like legit Chuck, or
tell him about it, Kelly. I will find
Okay,
your
so
tweet.
We had heard after WrestleMania last year that at the end of the match, Brock came to the back and just tossed the belt at Vince and kept on walking.
Remember
Right.
last WrestleMania it was Brock versus Roman, and everybody booed the entire match, and then Brock allegedly went to the back and threw the title at Vince.
Yeah, turns out that actually happened, and WWE, for fucking some reason, decided to actually put that footage in their documentary about that WrestleMania. That's how the documentary opens, is Brock just walking to the back, throwing the belt at Vince, and then Vince just going, asshole!
I just dropped it in our message chain.
Fucking what? Why?
It's
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Like, I have no idea why they ever released that footage, but I'm so happy they did. God.
All right.
Asshole!
That's how they began the documentary about WrestleMania?
Yes.
That's no. No.
I think that's the best possible way to start that documentary.
Well, I mean, it's like it's one of their breaking kayfabe documentaries where they kind of show you the inner working. So it's not like supposed to all be super squeaky clean. Yeah, that's what they're going for. Asshole! He fucking chucked that thing too.
Yeah, that's not light. That's like some legit metal.
Breaking news.
Oh shit. Hold on. Breaking news.
Do you know that Aquaman is the second highest grossing Warner Brothers movie?
Did you know that Aquaman is the #1 highest grossing DC movie worldwide of all time?
It has beaten out Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. It's just not that good. I don't understand.
It's not domestic. Okay, so it's at
worldwide.
Right now,
worldwide.
Dark Knight Rises worldwide. What is that? 100 or 1 billion? Jesus.
Oh God, I hope they're trying the number.
I'll make it easy for you. It's the #1 DC movie worldwide of all time.
I don't understand why.
It has crossover appeal. It hasn't done great domestically. I mean, it's done okay, but it's that international crossover. Like it appeals to a lot of different cultures.
I guess it's just okay.
Kelly, have you seen it?
Aquaman?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. But Jose and Lee have, so Jose was a little bit more positive
it's a
on
movie.
it.
It happened. It came out. Some stuff happened. There were some fights.
Like I didn't, actively dislike it, which is more than I can say for a lot of those DC movies.
Sure.
So
you have fun watching it, but it's nothing like it didn't hurt the DC universe. It didn't necessarily save it.
It kind of did.
Well, I guess making that much money,
Yeah.
they showed hope. Story-wise, I meant like movie-wise. Like it didn't. It wasn't the movie that you walked out and you were like, "Oh shit, DC's coming."
DC's fucking back, y'all.
Yeah, it wasn't that. I mean, cool. I'm glad it didn't suck because hopefully now we can get that DC movie where everyone walks out and was like, fucking Marvel's next plan better be the shit because they're coming.
Well, according to, I think, an interview with Patty Jenkins, they're all kind of stepping back and trying not to do any huge crossovers.
Is that wood grain?
It's hemp. Daniel Bryan has presented a 100% sustainable hemp WWE championship.
With 2 blunts on the side? What are those things?
That belt is awesome.
It looks great. No, it's just supposed to look like the diamonds and stuff. There's no blunts.
Not the diamonds. The stuff in between the diamonds. The thing that looks like a blunt.
Which part looks like a blunt?
Look at his middle finger.
I think it's just like a dowel, kind of.
Or a blunt.
Or a blunt.
Yeah, a hollowed out
fucking
dowel.
Cool, man. I kind of like that.
Also cool is now in Smash you can play as Piranha Plant.
Oh, shit, son.
I haven't played as him yet. I didn't have time before the show.
Trying to beat the shit out of Giant Zelda right now. It's not going well.
Dr. Mario is still the top played Switch game in this house.
The old school Dr. Mario or a new one?
The old school. Is there a new Dr. Mario?
No, well, I wasn't sure, but I just saw the old school Dr. Mario on that NES app on the Switch.
Yeah,
today.
we did the
online.
Their online shit, and it unlocked all that shit. I played fucking Solomon's Quest the other day, some fucking Bomberman Jack, and fucking singing along with the theme song.
Oh,
it all came back. Rush.
Yeah, we've all got Switches, man. We need to have a fucking Smash night. I'm just saying.
Smash.
Yeah.
All right.
Mario Karts.
I got Mario Kart. I don't got Smash.
Dude, you gotta get Smash.
All right.
Mary
Let's
still
get
needs to get Smash.
Smash, bro. I'm down.
She was like, the Piranha Plant.
A fucking Mario Kart belt.
It should be like a steering wheel or like a cup.
Get one of those old Wii steering wheels and make a trophy out of it.
Yeah, those Wii steering wheels were pretty dope.
That'd be fucking cool. I'm mad about it. What else you got going on, Knize? Anything cool?
Been selling some more of my trash on eBay, so check that out if you're interested in buying my trash. But other than the trash, there's my pretty much my entire Kenner Superpowers collection. So those are pretty dope. I gave my old school Batmobile a wash and wax before putting it up on eBay. Some people will buy anything, and I'm selling like 15-year-old copies of Microsoft Office on eBay for $1 right now, so that's pretty dope. Just get them out of my house. Take these so I don't have to throw them in the trash and make the planet a worse place.
Trash and make forth the effort of posting something for $1.
But then who knows? Maybe if you post for $1, it'll get you $10. You know, like I put like 10 VHS tapes up on there that are selling for $3 right now. Like, fine.
It's not worth it.
It all adds up, Lee. It all adds up. Also, if you follow my Twitter, which Jose doesn't, so I'll catch him up. A couple of the fan blades broke off of my power supply on my desktop. And boy, my desktop has been making some noise lately. It's like I said on Twitter, it's like a off-balance washing machine. Finally today, my new power supply came thanks to help from our boy Nate. And I installed it myself, and it all worked the first time, and I barely even cursed. So, like, knock on wood, like, that's got to be a first for me.
Uh-oh. Somebody's putting fucking computer mechanic on his resume.
Have you guys heard? So they're supposed to do a sequel to the Lego movies coming out next week.
Fuck yeah.
Lego movie's great. Jose, you still haven't seen it, but it's good stuff.
But I got it.
News.
Little Birdie dropped it off.
News came out this week that a Funko Pop movie is in development at Warner Brothers.
Eat my entire asshole.
Plot details are scarce, but the Funko movie will reportedly center around Wonder Woman, the Care Bears, Hellboy, Deadpool, Hello Kitty, Harley Quinn, Darth Vader, and My Little Pony.
I hate everything you just said.
Oh, man.
That sounds goddamn terrible.
Yeah, Kelly and I were talking about this before the show, and, you know, the Lego movie has the element of building shit. Like, the plot is centered around these master builders, and they could build stuff to get themselves out of situations. But what are the Pops going to do? Like, what? Why?
They stare into the void.
Right.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, I thought that you would like that, Lee.
That's just terrible.
The other news story I want to talk about real quick is Rachel True, who was the black chick in The Craft and was also Mary Jane in Half Baked, tweeted that apparently a bunch of Comic-Cons have been doing Craft reunions with Nev Campbell, Fairuza Balk, Robin Tunney, and they're not calling Rachel True to be a part of it. So she tweeted out, I think it's interesting these conventions are booking Nev, Fairuza, and Robin all together, but excluding me. Sounds about white.
Got him.
How fucking weak is that? It's weak shit, man.
There's just the four of them. You can get them all.
Right.
What the fuck?
Like, it screams of racism. Like, you just don't want the black chick?
None of the Ghostbuster posters either. Like, even to this day.
Well.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's back in either it's just exclusively shitty, or she's got a manager that's like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Well, I mean, she's doing Comic-Con. She's I found one Alamo City Comic-Con that has her and Fairuza Balk on the guest list, so she's not above it. She's trying to make that money, man. Like, and
that's super fucking weak.
She talked about how it was like when the movie came out, she had to watch the other three girls present an award at the MTV Movie Awards while she sat in the audience.
That's fucking crazy. She was super fucking cute in that movie. That's ridiculous.
And she is the topic of one of the greatest end lines in movie history. I love weed, but not as much as I love pussy. Classic.
Good stuff. What do you got going on, Jose?
Man.
Aw.
First day back to work. Almost goddamn pulled my back first thing I touched. So the weekend sucked.
Aw. Gotta lift with your legs, man.
In there, dog.
I barely was. I was just like pushing something. But other than that, you know.
Push it real good.
So in Long Beach, staying at the Hyatt, no names. Stop fucking charging my card already. They fucking keep charging me. We just talked about this. They said, okay, cool. And then they try to charge me again. Stop it.
Hotels are idiots.
We walk out of the hotel to go meet up for dinner, and there's just this murder scene at this bank.
Something happened here
that was not there like an hour ago when we all got out of from the show, because you kind of walk by it to get back to the hotel. So it like wasn't there when we got out of the show.
It's a recent development.
We show ended, went back to the hotel, showered, changed, regrouped. Let's go eat. There's pieces of paper. Oh yeah, no, that's hollowed out. That holds a blunt. It's hollowed out. It's got probably like the bottom opens. It's a hollow fucking holder.
It does kind of look like a cigar case for like a single cigar.
Belt. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Up close, that looks amazing.
Oh yeah,
They need to
awesome.
Fucking great.
They need to sell that.
So there's like notes and papers, just like not cue cards,
Index cards.
index cards, all over the fucking place. There's an umbrella on the ground that's wet underneath it, and nothing else around the sidewalk. Like almost like somebody pissed there. There's a fucking bag of like food or something, and then like a stuffed panda laying face down.
None of this is okay.
Just like the weirdest shit to walk upon. And then after dinner, walking back, it was all gone. But I did see a bum looking at the shirt, so I think it got rifled through. So I think somebody found an umbrella that could work, and somebody saw that panda, was like, "Ooh, hello."
I could use the carpool lane now. Yeah,
So-
it looked like some chick just kind of dumped her entire purse out on this sidewalk. It looked like it was like a bus stop, kind of.
Yeah. It's just
And just
Fucking-
no one around.
just scary. Yeah, yeah, like nobody even around to claim any of it. Was watching the news. You'll get a kick out of this, Mr. Knize.
Okay.
The Office saved somebody's life.
Yes, I did see
You
this
see
story.
that? You see that?
Because of the scene from Stress Relief where they're messing with the CPR dummy after Stanley has his heart attack, and they're talking about how you're supposed to do compressions on someone to the tune of Staying Alive. You
It
know,
has the same beats per minute as what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
the best part of that scene, and Mary and I said it almost simultaneously when we were talking about the story, was Michael gets down to do the compressions, and she's like, so you're supposed to do the compressions to the beat of Staying Alive. And Michael Scott goes, first I was afraid, I was petrified.
And then Dwight cuts his face off.
One of the greatest moments in
Wears it.
Office history.
Yeah, the kid, he fucking pulled up on a car with blinkers, pulled up to the side of the road, found a chick in there, unconscious, not with no pulse. And was like, what would Michael Scott do?
It kind of makes me want to take CPR training.
Save her life. So, some hotel viewing, ended up seeing Goodfellas. But have you ever watched Goodfellas in Spanish?
Oh,
Oh, no.
Have not.
I can check off watching Goodfellas in English and Spanish in the same week
All
off
right.
my bucket list. It's kind of fun because, well, one, I don't speak Spanish. I should. But, like, you know what they're saying, but you don't. And every now and then I'd catch words like I knew, and I'd be like, what? I know what he's saying.
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm out again. That moment has passed.
Yeah. Now I lost it.
That's fucking funny.
And one other thing I wanted to take away was, you guys see Zac Efron's playing Bundy?
yeah.
Oh, that's real?
And
Yeah.
people are losing their shit because he's too hot to play Bundy.
Well, I always remember the unique thing about Ted Bundy was he was supposed to be this like attractive,
ladies'
handsome
man.
dude.
That's like part of his whole gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, a guy who had his shit together, who looked good and was charming and was suave. They
But-
said he was making chicks wet in court.
But like he was like 70s attractive.
Yeah.
Like Mary and I were watching some of that Ted Bundy documentary on Netflix.
Yeah,
and-
he's like a 2019 6.
yeah, he's not like handsome. He's like a character actor at best. He's not a Zac Efron.
He's like Tony Shalhoub.
Someone suggested someone for fucking Ted Bundy today. I forget it now. God damn it. But it was damn near perfect.
Was it Tony Shalhoub?
It was Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah.
And then fucking so we got out late, and then I had to fly out early. Got back to the hotel. It's 12. Have a wind down drink, bitch about the week, and then before you know it, it's like, well, fuck. Let's just keep going.
Oh my god!
So we fucking drank old fashions all night until it was time to get on the plane.
You've done that a lot, I assume.
It's well because here's the thing: like by the time we would have went to bed after packing and eating, because we didn't get out of there, we weren't done and walking out at 11:30. Get to your room at 12. Like you're starving, and you gotta unwind. You gotta take a shower because you fucking stink. By the time you're doing that, wind down. It's fucking
5 a.m.
I gotta go. We don't know how the airport's gonna be, so it's a no traffic half hour. With traffic, don't know. I don't know fucking LA or California traffic.
LBC.
So fucking leave or saw the Tupac movie, which is weird. Some parts of it was good, but some parts felt like I was watching a school project,
like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah. Like some of the sets felt like real cheap at times. Like they didn't even try. Like a fucking a class built it. I don't know.
You were telling me a story about some hobo woman at a 7-Eleven.
Oh.
Did he just share this with me, or did he share this with you guys too?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I think I saw some of this story.
We're in the
restaurant.
It's funny. So we're in New Long Beach. We're not in Dr. Dre's Long Beach.
Gentrified anymore. Long Beach.
Yes, we're in White Women. And it's funny because like every now and then you'd hear like just white women laughing, and shh, we're in their habitat. You're here. And I joked that what kind of hood you're in based on the type of garbage, the litter of the area, and the litter of the area.
Keen observation, Jose.
Starbucks.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no, that's white women.
So you know the hood you're in based on the litter. Like you start seeing, crushed beer cans, broken bottles, liquor bottle half broke. All right, could be sketchy. But when the litter is nothing but Starbucks cups and cigarette butts, you might be all right. So, it's trendy. So they got these on the street restaurants, the patio. So your
trendy litter.
The street. On the corner is a 7-Eleven that has a music station, playing on the speakers outside on the street. That every time I passed it played classical music. So that was weird. I've never seen a 7-Eleven bumping classical music. But I guess it attracted the bums.
To keep the white women docile?
Maybe. But like kind of some of the bums is there. Because like you may call it yours, but you can't get rid of everybody. Some are going to come back. So we're eating with our street view. And we just start probably about 3 stores across. We're kind of close to the corner. We just start hearing just screaming. Just this lady yelling. And some people are stopped around looking. Some people have their cell phones out. Some people are walking fastly away. And then she's crawling on the ground like a dog. Not barking, but just like yelling. You can't really... We couldn't really make out what she was yelling.
She was yelling, "You think this is a game?"
Yeah. My boy's about to get out. Oh. So that turned into then she would stand and like kind of like point and scream and shout shit. And then she went back down on her knees and started screaming differently. Not like more anger, but more
pleasure.
Different. And I look over and she's just fucking furiously jerking it. And just screaming at everybody. And she's just going to town, yelling. just fucking like, I've never seen hands move like that. Like, it was intense. And then she stopped, and then she kept yelling, and then now she stood up. Now she's like kind of walking and screaming at people, and there's like a rail that she leans on, and she's yelling at people through the rail.
Christ.
Are her pants on?
I couldn't tell what she was wearing. I couldn't tell from where I was if it was she was in her panties and socks, or like kind of like some booty shorts and socks.
Okay.
And then she had like a hoodie, and she didn't really look like a bum. She looked like she took some shit and she just didn't come back.
She dropped her purse and her panda bear plush, and she has been a mess ever since.
Well, and then like things kind of got quiet, and I guess she was laying on the ground, and then that's when like 3 cops pulled up,
came up with a fucking broom and a dustpan.
So
Jesus Christ.
What would you say was her technique? Was it like button masher or like DJ Diddles, or
I wouldn't. It was.
You said
more,
straight up she was jerking it.
Yeah, I mean it was almost like she thought she had a wiener, that like she was going for it.
Like she just took a handful of clit and just went to town.
Well, she put her hands in the front of the pants and was just like, it was more. Okay, I'll tell you, it was more like it was more like starting a lawnmower, but stopping halfway up.
Oh, okay.
But like, you really wanted to get this lawnmower going. That's slow.
Wow.
It was more like ring, 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 ring.
Mental illness, you guys.
And then, of course, we're in the only fucking area that don't do shops. You, California. What are you doing here?
Well, you said it was a white woman area. There should have been shops
One
everywhere.
job, California. You had one job for my boy. Jesus Christ. Very sorry about that, Jose.
Yeah. And then the fucking flight back was great. So I went to the airport drunk early. I wasn't. I don't sleep for 2 hours. I don't do that unless I take a nap. But like that just happens, like if we're driving or something.
For
you nap
you,
while you're driving?
Not as bad as I used to.
Oh no.
Well, so there's like this off turn of I-4 that kind of loops. You know, it goes off right, and you kind of keep looping.
Like
and
a
then
full
it comes
circle.
around and straightens out, kind of like a toilet bowl flush. I did that in my sleep.
Oh no,
Jesus.
Yeah, and then I woke up because I just kept turning.
Oh my god, that's a nightmare. That's one of my nightmares is not having control of a car. Oh boy,
but I'm better now. I recovered. I don't know, just reading and driving or moving. Reading and moving makes me sleepy.
It's a real problem. That's a
pooping and snacking and video games
and literally anything. Anything makes me tired.
Being awake makes me tired. So, got to the airport.
Your boy's got some low-level narcolepsy.
I do. I have a dyslexic narcolepsy.
Yep.
Straight up. Let's go. Let's do some studies. Took a fucking nap because it was a connecting flight. Had a break in Houston, so had some micheladas, got a little drunk, took the next flight, slept, and these were perfect flights. These were the perfect flights. Asleep before they tell you how to work a seatbelt, and you wake with the bouncing of landing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is. I woke up once to get more comfortable.
No, that's the fucking dream, homie.
Yeah. It was solid. Like that's straight. But I time traveled, but it sucks because, I fucking got to the airport at 5:30 in the morning. I didn't get to the airport here until 7.
Oof.
So fuck, man.
Time change plus a connecting flight, that stinks.
Yeah, the layover. So that sucked. But I'm back, y'all. Next time I hop on a plane, it's going to go to some fucking NYC.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Who else is going? Who else is going?
We all going.
All of us.
Oh, shit. Unless it's cold, then trip canceled.
Oh, it's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold.
I remember last year.
Oh, I got a new cold jacket, though.
Last year
wasn't bad at all.
It was cold at first. Like, it snowed that first night, but then
it kind of warm up or something.
Yeah, that last day when you and I were out doing slide shit, Jose, it was down, like we were out there in shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Pray to the weather gods that.
Remember that time we went out shooting at 30-degree weather?
Yeah, I remember that.
And just running across other miserable B-roll cameras out there getting B-roll.
Yep. It's quite the thing to see.
Well, right now in New York, the wind chill is only 30, so I'd rather be there.
Oh, yeah. That's sustainable.
That's 50 degrees higher than the wind chill is where I am.
Ooh, that is not okay, Kelly.
The guy I do this with, he lives in Chicago, and he's got a gig in Vegas like next week. So he decided it's so cold, he's not going home. He's going from this show to Vegas. He's going to wait it out, do the show there, and then go back home.
I mean, hell, a week from today, it's supposed to be 55 for a high in New York.
Which is 100 degrees more.
That's nuts. Oh, I would love that. That would be so great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Because we got ideas of shooting around that city, man. We want to get some vintage toys.
Maybe see the Statue of Liberty.
That'd be cool. We'll see what happens.
Dig it. Not mad about it.
Yeah, I had my first Toy Fair stress dream last week. It was just like, oh, we leave tomorrow. I'm not ready. Oh, fuck.
I'd like to update the wind chill by me is now negative 31.
Oh, sweet. Cool. That's what me and Mary would do every time the WWE Network froze. We'd just be like, oh, yeah, cool. Nice.
Good work.
This is great. Great job.
Put in for my team, y'all.
Oh, nice. Is it all ready to go?
Put in for my team, y'all. I need a name.
It's a country.
I got my where.
Names.
You just need a country.
Yeah.
No. I got my country. I need a team name.
No, your team name is just you.
Yeah, no names.
All right. Speaking of,
Jose, no names.
It's about that time. Let's fucking hit up. It's time, everybody.
Now, you're going to have to explain some of the context.
We're going to do it. Oh, that's right.
I missed some of the context of, like, what are they doing and this and that and what's going on.
The Olympics.
Like,
Winter Olympics.
So snow shit.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but yeah. Okay. All right. So, sorry, I'm trying. The screen has changed. Oh my god! Shit. Okay, so what we're doing is we need a sounder for this. For Population Actual Fantasy Sports, the Winter Games. Game 1 is up, and it is the biathlon. It's pretty great. But before we get into that, let's get to
Jason Momoa sure is handsome.
Let's go to the teams. So, on the Disney side of things, and this was Disney and Warner Brothers, big umbrellas, like super fucking big umbrellas, like hard to get to big umbrellas. Very nuts. Denim, Coach Denim, representing Denim's Marvels. Not how the fucking gimmick works, Denim, but okay. We got Rogue, Mr. Fantastic, and Spider-Man, the Peter Parker Spider-Man. My team, representing the island of Motunui.
Ha!
We got Maui. We got 616, Iron Man, and Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge.
Scrooge McDuck. I'm
Just
pretty
in
sure
case there's swimming through money.
He's a wily son of a bitch. It's crafty. Jason Knize, representing the south side of Wakanda. You got the Black Panther from the MCU, Darth Vader, and Frozone. That's a solid team.
Just a team of Nubians.
Coach Cat, representing the Hearts Kingdom. Sora, Minnie Mouse, and Donald Duck from Kingdom Hearts. Interesting. And then on the Warner Brothers side, we got Coach Kelly Harris, representing the center of the earth. Batman, Bugs Bunny, and Michael Jordan. Pretty great. Juggalo John's team, representing Sweden. You got Brock Sampson, Yakko Warner, and Impulse, Bart Allen. Shark, representing the Bushwood Country Club. Race Bannon, Jon Snow, and Albus Dumbledore. Which I never would have thought about the Game of Thrones people as being an option in this.
Well, we went through it when we were first talking about it and looking at who owns what. And I think HBO and Game of Thrones fell under Warner Brothers.
I'm not calling shenanigans. It just wouldn't have occurred to me. Joe Wang, representing the flip side of the coin. You got Evil Superman from Superman 3. Lord Voldemort and the Red Death, which is the evil Batman Flash from the Metal event.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's Batman with all the Flash's powers, and he's evil. So solid pick. Coach Kefienzel, I don't know you, but I'm really glad you're hanging out. Representing Arstoska, Captain Planet, Max Rakansky, better known as Mad Max, and Kwai Chang Kane.
Oh,
who the fuck
shit.
that is?
From Kung Fu. That's David Carradine.
Oh, no shit. Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow. Okay. And then Jose, representing placeholder because he didn't put in a country.
Oh, representing Zion, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Love it.
Neo, Trinity, and Sub-Zero, which is, again, that's a really, really good pull. Because Warner Interactive completely makes sense for that. Okay. So, game 1 is the biathlon. So, it's a test of endurance and accuracy, combining cross-country skiing with target shooting. And that's according to the BBC.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
And this is a handoff event, or one person does both?
Wait. Selection begins today. Actually, no, I take that back. And it closes February 1st. You got until Friday to pick your competitors for this. And to do that, you go to @zinc.org/sports and check out the coach's room. And that's where you're going to pick your team. So, a biathlon is a race where contestants ski through a cross-country trail system whose 20-kilometer distance is divided into 4 shooting rounds. For each shooting round, the contestant must hit 5 targets or receive a penalty for 1 minute, added to their total time for each missed target. The contestant with the shortest time wins. The target is 50 meters away and a 45-millimeter circle in diameter. There are 5 of them in each shooting round, and they are self-indicating. They flip from black to white when hit, giving the contestant instant visual feedback for each shot fired. The bolt-action rifle must be carried by the contestants during the race at all times. So, there you go. And so already we got...
Yeah. Who's got the most gun experience in this motherfucker in this round?
That's pretty fucking legit, Jose. That is a very good observation.
I might have this first round.
Pretty good. And so everyone goes in, all the coaches go in, they pick one of their competitors. Now keep in mind that if you pick a competitor for this week, that he cannot compete again until the rest of your team has competed in an event.
Ooh.
So keep that in mind. So you can't just roll through with like the one you think
the
you're
same guy. Your heavy hitter. You can't Superman it the whole way through.
Right. And so this is going to be kind of tricky. It's interesting. So
you have until Friday to do this.
Yeah, but until Friday to pick your competitor. And again, you can do that at zinc.org/sports. Do that.
We do sports.
/sports.
So
and that.
How does this work? Like, he explained the rules of the actual biathlon, but like,
well, it's the same thing, right? Like, you would send in why you think your person would score better than the other.
Well, no, but on the website, you can actually decide. You can list on the website who you've got, like who you're going to put in there. It's all via on the website, which is pretty rad. But I did not get a password.
Haha, you silly bitch.
Okay, so that might not be working out, Zero. I don't think anybody got their passwords.
I got a password.
I got a password, homie.
How the fuck you get a password?
I just got into the state. I got a password.
Well, shit fire. Maybe I should have made a note of some shit then, perhaps.
I already logged in and picked my guy for game 1.
Well, maybe
Nice. Call
fucking...
Lee a silly bitch.
You silly bitch.
Dummy. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think it was an email. It was an auto email from Zero.
Okay, all right. Maybe I need to check my goddamn email. Sorry, everybody.
Zero says if you need a password, hit him up on Facebook.
I will do that if I need to.
So we're kind of taking the same approach to we did basketball and we did football. So we're pleading our case as to why we're doing well in this event. Now, are we deciding what our score was, or?
We are going to come up with, amongst the group of us, we're going to decide of the competitors who in these gets the silver, bronze, and gold. So 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. And at the end of all this, the team with the most points wins.
So you're arguing as to why your competitor should beat
all the other competitors.
Should beat all the other competitors. Gotcha.
Okay.
This is fucking slick.
It's really cool.
I'm in the coach's room and
it's
picking.
really cool.
Yeah, Zero went all out. The icons,
hit the applause button.
The applause button. The icons for all the teams. Real fucking cool stuff.
Yeah, and like everything's there. One.
That's for you, Zero.
And I like that. You gotta go through everybody. You gotta use everybody. So pick wisely.
I did not realize, because I wanted to make sure to spell his name right in the last podcast article. Zero's name has been legally Zero since he was in 5th grade.
Yes.
That's fucking cool.
That is cool.
Baller.
Like, I kind of want to know the story to that. I wonder if it's a good long story. If it is, voicemail or email us, Zero.
Okay, now everyone's just going to send in a what? A voicemail? A thing?
Well, I mean, we don't have to send anything in, but yeah, anybody who's not able to be on should send in a short little voicemail or short little written argument.
I want to be able to, because again, we're talking one person at a time. I want to be able to get through either your voicemail or your email in like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, like, we're live, we can counter. Is there a counter?
Well, we're not gonna.
We just go.
I mean, we'll just give our thing. And
give your thing, and then you're done. There is no ask.
Yeah.
Well,
and then we have to deliberate, though.
Well, right.
Obviously.
We give our argument, and then it still comes down to the 4 of us as far as voting goes. So we kind of got to put down our coach's hat and put on our judge's hats.
Yeah, we have to be as impartial as possible.
With me winning.
Yes.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right. Okay. All right. I picked it up. We're going with
it's pretty slick. The fact that I just told him what's up and there's fucking pictures of my people.
Yeah, maybe you should have gotten those into him sooner.
My fault. Well, fuck, man.
Yeah, he got those pictures together real quick.
Real fucking quick. I'm messaging all day today. I'm like, Jose, pick your team. Pick your team. Because God forbid.
But I'm on the plane.
I get it. But also, it's been a week since this was announced. I'm just like, man, he'll be fucking bummed out.
It's been a rough week.
He'll be bummed out if he doesn't get a team and he's not able to like participate like the rest of us. So fucking get your team, man. Get your team. Got your team, homie.
Applause.
Too bad these events don't take place in the Matrix, motherfucker.
I don't need it to take. What do you mean? It takes place in the world.
Yeah, in the world.
Yeah, but Neo's powers come from being in the Matrix.
Yeah. You silly bitch.
All right, so real quick, just we got 10 teams. 8 of the people have already signed on, which is pretty great. Love. This is fucking wonderful.
And Coach Kat, that's Zero's fiance, I believe.
Believe so, yeah.
Cool.
Believe so. So Kelly's going with Bugs Bunny. Denham's got Rogue. Juggalo John's going with Brock Sampson. I'm throwing Scrooge McDuck into the mix. Knize with Frozone. Joe Wang with the Red Death. Cat with Sora. And Jose throwing Trinity up there. So,
you guys are so done.
In all honesty, I'm probably giving the gold to Brock right now.
He probably, out of everyone, I would say Brock and Scrooge McDuck probably have the most experience with a bolt-action rifle.
Brock doesn't like guns, though.
Yeah, but I would still think that he would have experience.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I didn't pick Batman for this one.
Fair enough. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about Scrooge's chance in this one, guys. Pretty good. So, yeah, that's, damn, what a great idea this is. It's going to be fun. So, if you're in the game, check it out. Go to @zinc.org/sports, and we will pick this up next week with Game 1. It's going to be fucking great.
Yeah, and Zero's got the schedule up. We're going to adjust that as we go because there's like the week of Toy Fair. We're not going to do a show, and then March we're going to maybe do a special show here and there. But yeah, we'll try and get this done every week. Every so often we might have to postpone a week or something.
Yeah, 8 games total. So looking at about, 2.5 months.
We're going to be doing this long into the summer. It's going to turn into the summer games. Fucking dope. I'm excited to see how this first week goes.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love it. All right, let's see. That I just went pretty quickly, so we're almost done. Which is all right. I'm not mad about that. Got any other voicemail or something?
I did not find any voicemails, no.
Sweet deal.
Were there any emails?
There are not.
Okay, cool.
.com, get the fuck out of here.
The problem with comic books is the ink comes off on your hands. Every time you turn a page, you have to wash your hands.
I'm not mad about it. I'm mad about it one goddamn bit. I'm doing it. All right. Pretty light week, man.
Yeah.
I'm okay with. I like that. I really liked the story of the first Iron Fist.
That was really cool.
And the Avengers. And he did the Ghost Rider too already, right?
I actually haven't been reading Avengers.
Oh, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty. I've been really liking it a lot.
Like, I picked this one up because I like Iron Fist shit.
Yeah. And so this is the story of the first Iron Fist of 1 million BC, and it's kind of great, man. Like, for as hokey and dumb as the Avengers of 1 million BC sounded as a concept, so far it's been executed pretty phenomenally. It's just great. I would recommend going back and checking out the rest of it, Kelly. It's a lot of fun.
I might have to.
Especially since they're gearing up for a crazy, stupid war with vampires and Dracula. Because
I'm gonna read that because I really want to watch the 2 Marvel Draculas fight.
Yeah, because every once in a while someone remembers. Oh right, we got Dracula over here.
Not just Dracula, 2 Draculas.
Explained.
Well, there's the original Tomb of Dracula.
Right.
Then there's that fucking weirdo that's got like white hair and giant like Castlevania armor.
They're not the same Dracula?
No, they are not.
Really?
Those are 2 different Draculas, and they're gonna fight in this story.
I like it when you get them confused with
That's changing the damn game, son.
Yup.
All right. I also read the new Guardians of the Galaxy #1. I do not know what the fuck is going on. Because they kind of fell off the Guardians. I didn't read that Infinity Wars crossover book because I am done with Marvel events for a while. But I guess like Thanos is dead and Gamora is a villain now, and Groot can talk and has like he like whittled himself into being all spiky. He's got like a spiky mohawk and he can speak.
Nice.
That was cool.
And, like we don't know where Rocket's at. And like so Eros calls in all the space characters like, hey, fucking Thanos left me this voicemail and he was like, hey, I'm gonna put myself in another body. You don't know who it is. You'd best just kill everyone just to be safe. And before they can really make a decision about what's happening, the Black Order comes, fucks up a bunch of shit, sucks all the space heroes into a hole made by nowhere. And so Quill is left to build this new team, which is himself, Groot, the Cosmic Ghost Rider, which is Frank Castle from another universe as Space Ghost Rider, and that's kind of great. Moondragon, and who was the other one?
Phyla-Vell.
Phyla-Vell, that was it, yeah. So
who?
And Beta Ray Bill's in there, too.
Yeah, Beta Ray Bill, too, yeah. So it's an interesting team. Kind of felt a little bit lost, but that's my fault. That's not necessarily their fault. I'm sure that they explained all this shit. I just haven't been reading.
Yeah, no. If you had been reading Infinity Wars and all that stuff, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I figured as much, but also I'm a big Donny Cates fan, man. So I'm pretty sure he'll fill me in as I need to be. So big believer in that dude. And, you know, I say it every time it comes out, man. That Immortal Hulk book is fucking great.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Like, all this weird stuff about just, like, I don't know, just good and evil and the devil and all this crazy shit. And the whole Hulk as the world breaker coming back at the last minute. It's like, what the fuck? They're just going hard with it. And everything about it looks incredible. Like I want to sit down and draw this version of Hulk with this crazy giant, like, Cro-Magnon forehead, this tiny little. It's a great design.
It's so cool.
It's a great fucking design.
And up at the same alley as Immortal Hulk was Crypt of Shadows from last week.
Oh, what is that?
So Marvel, in celebrating their 80th anniversary, they're doing a bunch of one-shots to kind of celebrate some of their older series. And one of them is Crypt of Shadows. And so it's just a one-shot horror book written by Al Ewing.
Oh, okay, that's a cool idea.
It's very much, if you like Immortal Hulk, you should read that because it's just a really cool horror one-shot comic.
That's rad. I like that. That's pretty solid. I like that idea. It's good. And then last thing I'll talk about real quick is the Ninja Turtles Shredder in Hell.
That looked cool.
It looked phenomenal. I mean, there were a lot of words in it. Like, it was super wordy, like, to the point where sometimes I was like, man, you're covering up all them pretty pictures a little bit, but...
You ever notice that when artists write their own comics, they're always way too fucking wordy?
It's very, very weird. It was cool, though. Like, I like everything that happened. It was neat, but it was just a little bit wordy. Like, I don't want to turn a page and see just a wall of text. I'm like, oh, man.
You would think it would be the opposite. You would think that artists would use less dialogue.
Or maybe they're, like, making up for it. Like, no, I can do this, too.
I know big words.
Let me do all the words.
But yeah, so it was written and drawn by your boy, Mateus Santaluco Knize. And it's real good. It looks phenomenal. And again, it is wordy, but, like, I like them words. It was good. It's really good.
Speaking of real good, I got a message from my wife at one point today, and it was just, I just saw your retweet, and I was like, oh fuck, what did I retweet? And I go and I look at my feed, and it's the quarter scale foot soldier from NECA.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she was like, I guess you're gonna need this as part of your diorama too. And I was like, that's the quarter scale, but when the 1/12 scale comes out, I'm gonna need at least 4 of them and a shredder. So.
Obviously.
And whatever else they make, you know.
Give me Casey Jones. Give me a fucking Tatsu.
Give me 2 Aprils.
Judith Hogue, April O'Neil.
Yeah.
So they can kiss?
Yes. If they make a quarter scale Judith Hogue, April O'Neil, I will get the quarter scale one.
and then you'll make a quarter scale version of yourself.
Also, we're buying a 3D printer. I'll tell you that. That's awesome. Yeah, that's all I got. What do you got, Kelly? Anything else we're talking about?
Nothing really. It was kind of a light week last week.
Wow.
And every once in a while, they can be light. I'm okay with it. You don't have to make 1,000 fucking comics every week. I'm all right with it. What you got, Knize, that we're talking about?
I finished everything that Hulu has as far as Letterkenny goes. So I've even
so good.
I've even leapfrogged Lee at this point.
Yep.
And it's great.
I'm glad you liked it. I know you were kind of lukewarm at the beginning.
Well, it's you gotta get to know the characters. You gotta get to know the structure of the episode. You gotta get to know the inside jokes and the bits that they do.
Fucking McMurray's. I love every time McMurray comes on. It's always great.
There's the one episode where they're doing. You might not have gotten to this episode yet. They're doing impersonations of McMurray.
No.
I'll tell you what, I went to that Hard Rock Hotel, Las Vegas, and you should have seen all the cunt that was down there.
McMurray's the best.
Wayne, how are you?
Good, and you?
Oh.
Let's just skip it.
And then their Valentine's episode's going to come out on Valentine's Day. Valentine's on Hulu, so look for that. Got a hair up my ass. Mary and I watched Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny this week. One of my all-time favorites. She had never seen it, and I torrented it, and I have it.
Man.
I have it on DVD, but it's fucking scratched, so I had to torrent it. Which, thanks, physical media. I really appreciate that. But I just love it. It's like every line, every scene is just perfect. And then I just kind of got this Jack Black bug. And I had never watched it, but it was on Netflix. Year One. Have you guys ever watched that?
No.
It's Jack Black and what is his name? Michael Cera.
Michael Cera? Yeah.
As cavemen. And
yes, I have fucking seen
and
that.
It's directed by Harold Ramis. And you basically follow these two characters through like civilization and like Bible stories. And man, not great. And it was written by the dudes that wrote a lot of the episodes of The Office too. It was just kind of super disappointing. And I'm watching this and I was like, instead of doing this, Harold Ramis could have been doing a Ghostbusters 3 at this point in his career.
But, he was probably thinking the same thing.
But no. I don't know what did it, but I got a bug up my ass to watch some Looney Tunes. And
nice.
I went searching to see where I could watch Looney Tunes, and Boomerang has become a streaming service for Looney Tunes, Hanna-Barbera, all that kind of shit. But, it's $5 a month. But then I found a website called supercartoons.net. It is not the best user interface in the world. Sometimes you'll click on something and it'll... like if you watch too many in a row, it'll like lock you out, kind of. But all kinds of old Disney shorts. I've been watching a bunch of Plutos that I just like. This is the shit I would watch at my grandparents' house when I was a kid. And
my favorite Pluto is the one where he goes on trial and gets told he's going to hell.
Holy shit! I'm gonna have to find that one.
Have you not seen that one? Holy shit!
I do not think so.
Yeah, so he chases this cat and like goes down like an empty tree stump, and ends up on trial with these big monster cats. And he's visited by the ghosts of all the cats that he's murdered.
Oh, that's nuts!
It's super fucking dark. It's nuts.
So if you want to watch some old Looney Tunes or Scooby-Doo or Disney shorts, check out this website. It's not the easiest user interface. Sometimes it's a little buggy, but
what is it again?
It's fucking free. Supercartoons.net. Today I just watched Pluto at the Zoo, where he tries to steal a giant bone from a lion. And then there's the other one I watched today was he steals a bunch of gumballs from a bee. Pluto's kind of a dick, you guys. I don't know if you knew this. And
dogs are assholes.
I needed something to watch. I was kind of multitasking, so I put on Solo on Netflix. And man, the more I watch Donald Glover as Lando, the more I hear Teddy Perkins. He's fucking doing Teddy Perkins without the white face, and it's just funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
That's really funny. What you got, Jose?
Nothing.
Goodfellas in Spanish.
Crush. Punisher. That's my goal.
Nice.
There are worse ways you can spend some time. It's good stuff.
Finish season 1. Get up in some season 2. Let's do this thing.
You haven't watched any of Daredevil season 3, have you?
No, I have not.
That's a good one. That's a good one to pick up on, too.
Really
or
good.
Jessica Jones 2.
We haven't watched Jessica Jones 2 either.
Jessica Jones 2 is all right.
I want to watch Jessica Jones 2 because I liked the first season of Jessica Jones. I wasn't big on season 1 of Luke Cage or Iron Fist, so I'll definitely follow up on Jessica Jones at some point. The other two, I don't know.
I feel like I need it at this point. Like, just pull the Band-Aid off, do the Iron Fist.
No.
It got better.
That's what they say.
Yeah, but does it matter anymore?
Well, I mean, none of it matters.
It matters if you enjoy it, man.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten news that Punisher's been canceled yet.
I'm shocked.
I mean, it came out just a couple weeks ago. Oh no,
That's
it was just
all it takes.
It was just like a week and a half it came out. So it's probably I feel like by Valentine's Day we'll hear something.
Yeah.
Bernthal's in the new episodes of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, apparently.
Bernthal's the best.
He's just great.
My mom, the other day, I was saying, hey, have you seen Punisher? Like, I think you watched Daredevil. And she's like, no. She said, who's Punisher? And I said, it's fucking Bernthal. Dude who was Shane on Walking Dead. And she goes, I hate him.
Oh!
What do you mean you hate him? And she's like, every time I see him, he just looks so just smug. I don't like, just smug. I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm like, wait, what? He's a peach. What are you talking about? You're out of your goddamn mind, lady.
I wouldn't ever call Bernthal smug.
No.
I look at Bernthal and I just think tortured soul. I just want to fix him, you know?
There's a warmth in his eyes. You just got to get to it.
Yeah. You gotta get through that hard outer exterior to get to the warm, creamy Oreo filling on the inside.
It's like a Reese's cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You're wrong, Ma. You're wrong. You're wrong, Ma. I'm sorry.
I think she's lying to herself. She knows he's a beautiful man. She knows he's a great actor. She just doesn't want to admit it.
Yep. And there's a lot to unpack there. It's
she doesn't. Why? Yeah, she doesn't know what it says about herself. So,
no, it's perfect. We've all got our demons. It's very upsetting, though. Very upsetting. So yeah, fuck it. I guess we're done, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
It's tight show.
Yeah, I figured since we weren't actually competing this week that it might be a little quick. So.
Yeah. I'm okay with
next
that.
week, we're going to be screaming at each other for an hour.
The stakes
Jose's going to walk off this show.
I'm out.
Stakes are real low, but it's going to sound real high. That's how the fuck we roll.
I almost would have, it's great when we have our own teams and we can battle for our own teams, but I'd almost like for one of these seasons where none of us are competitors and we're just objective
judges.
Yeah, we're just objective judges. Once it gets to the point where we got some good participation this round, so if it keeps growing, we'll definitely have to take ourselves out of the running at some point.
For sure.
But also, we're really good at it, so
yeah. So by all means, man, spread the word. Let people know you can find us. We're on the YouTubes, from the Spotify's now, all over the goddamn place.
I loved Shark's comment when Zero was calling for last-minute draftees. He was looking for a team from Jose, a team from Tito, a team from Mahoney, and Shark was just like, I guess they're just intimidated going up against someone who won 2 titles in the same year, so...
I mean,
Do you ever send that man his belt?
Who are you talking to?
You!
The one with the belt.
I just got back into town.
The season ended a month ago.
No.
It ended before the first of the year.
No.
Yeah.
This year?
Mail that man his belt.
This year.
If you mail it tomorrow, he might be able to bring it to his Super Bowl party.
I'll mail it. It's coming.
I knew you hadn't mailed it. Knew it. So what's up? We doing chili this weekend, Jose? Is that going down?
Chill.
Cool.
Keep talking.
Y'all going to Chili's?
We're doing a chili cook-off at their places.
So you're not going to Chili's.
And we're doing like we did on New Year's. We're all gonna fucking dip out at halftime.
Nice.
Get home before the crazies.
Like it. So yeah, man. Email us. Popcast@PanelsOnPages.com or leave us a voicemail 616-951-1POP. If you're playing the game, especially let us know what the fuck's going on. Check out the follow along with your team at zinc.org/sports. It's gonna be fun, man. Looking forward to it. We're back next week, hopefully snow and sniffle free. That'd be nice for everybody.
Rad. Man, it's supposed to be 40 and raining on Sunday by me.
So Daniel Bryan's going to hold on to that belt for a while, right? Because that sucked to like lose it the next day.
Yeah, that'd be real
assume.
specific.
Well, I mean, he probably paid for that himself, so he's keeping that no matter what.
Well, yeah, but it'd be nice to like be able to use it more than once.
I like it. So yeah, I dig it. All right, so that's it.
They owe him.
Fucking call it. For Jason Knize, Jose Guzman, and Kelly Harris, I'm the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. I'm going to talk to you guys next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. Night. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you.